Vigilant Owls, and I am back. So as you possibly don't know, this is going to be... Wait, what? That didn't make any sense. Pluto's going into retrograde in Capricorn tomorrow. It's going to last for 6 months, which is going to collide with the full moon energy that's going to be piggying back off of this retrograde. So you're going to have the shadow moon combined with this retrograde, and it could overshadow all the other moons or shift over for the next 6 months. And it's going to last from now all the way to October 6th. So April 26th all the way to October 6th. And Pluto is a planet of transformation, death, etc. So I am using my Santa Muerte deck, because who's better than the lovely Grim Reaper Madam herself? In this retrograde, before I get to the cards, expect a lot of dismantling of your divine masculine, both male, female, we all have them in our bodies. And we're going to really evaluate how we structure ourselves. Expect a lot of loss as well, not could be physical loss. I'm not saying anyone's gonna die. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying possibly losing money, or your situation gets super chaotic out of nowhere. You're losing people. You're dropping relationships that don't serve you. It's that type of thing. And this energy is really going to force you to do that. If you've been like ignoring it, like having these little inklings, like, I shouldn't be. I have to let them go, but at the same time, they still kind of benefit me in some way or whatever, or they're still family, friends, or whatever. This retrograde is going to basically force you to evaluate and let go of these things for your highest good. What came out was... Oh, wait. They pulled me away from the cards. Like, not yet. What am I missing? Oh, and with Capricorn, it's going to be really good because that is the father energy, I believe. Yes. So you're going to be possibly coming up with new discipline routines to discipline yourself, and really sticking to it. That's the time to also do that, to reevaluate your routine, your external, your internal as well, and open these new beginnings for harvest season when the retrograde ends in the fall. So, cards that came out, first the Messenger Oracle. We have 33, master number, love it. Respecting your boundaries came out, with time to take a nap with the Wisdom Oracle I have, and blessed. So as you're putting up new boundaries, really evaluating your boundaries, and possibly getting more into self-love, self-care, those type of things, you really start to evaluate what are your boundaries. And then boundaries aren't just relationship-wise. It could also be work-related. It could also be, honestly, boundaries with yourself. Boundaries with yourself can look like, okay, I know this isn't healthy for me anymore. What steps am I going to do to protect myself for my highest vibrational good? Or boundaries with yourself would be understanding where you discipline yourself. That's the word I'm looking for. Setting boundaries with yourself is when you discipline yourself, even though, say like you really have a sweet tooth, but you said you're not going to be eating candy at all or chips or anything for a while till you get to a specific weight goal or whatever. And you have like huge cravings with, and suddenly you get hit with a bunch of cravings for sweets. That's up to you to really placing that discipline, that routine, that boundary with yourself, like, no, I'm not going to cave into this. I'm going to have the willpower to stay strong in what I said I was going to do. And time for the nap is, I've noticed a lot of people, including myself, have been super tired lately. This is also why. Because when your masculine is just so in overdrive, constantly focusing on the external, or constantly focusing on not really giving your divine masculine a rest, that's also why this is happening. Because as you could see in real-time events, people have really been in their masculine energies with everything that's been going on. I don't got to say it, but you guys know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. The riots, etc. So all of that energy, all of that aggression, especially since we're in Taurus right now, we're in Taurus season. So it's really time for even though Taurus is a feminine sign, but you get it, the bull, the ox, one of them. I think it's the ox. Yeah, the ox. That energy, that's going to need to be put on the halt, because you need to rest. You need to rest. Oh, I never noticed there's a little fox here curled up to the moon. Shout out to my lovely fox family. Oops. And blessed. So as you're in this resting period, your guides, your divine feminine is really going to be pulling in a lot of these blessings. Like, really, once you step out of your masculine energy of constantly giving off energy in whatever shape or form, whether it's external or internal, when you really rest in your divine feminine energy, that's when you can start receiving more and allowing your masculine to take a break, right? With the cards here, you got the Four of Wands, structure, stability. Then right next to it, you got the Tower. Ooh, I heard burn, baby, burn. Ooh, Apollos are funny. Burn, baby, burn, burn, baby, burn. Oh, sorry. And when this doesn't have to be anything external also. This could be mindsets changing. This could be emotional clearings, how you regulate your emotions, being able to do more intense introspection with your emotions, and really, so whatever spectrum, wherever your focus would be on in your own personal journeys, from physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional, those realms, those particular structures, wherever you're having issues in, get ready for those to be dismantled. And for Seven of Pentacles, I thought that was another type of Pentacles. Hold on. And once you have this dismantling right here with the Four of Wands and the Tower here, you're going to be looking into what went wrong and where else you can invest. It doesn't feel as though everything is completely collapsing. It just feels like what's not necessary is going to be gone, and you have to go back and see why it went wrong in order for you to bring out this new beginning and have these new passions, opportunities, etc. So for instance, because they keep giving me business stuff, it doesn't have to be business, could be work or whatever, but for example, like business, say some products that you sell or do well and others don't, so you have to really figure out why aren't those products selling versus the other ones, and really calculate, like, what are you going to do next after you had that Tower moment of you could have more sales. And then that's when that new beginning comes in, when the that moment happens. in this time, as you're like having these tower moments, don't be surprised if you end up going into a mini hermit mode, isolation mode. I know it feels like we've been going kind of back and forth between isolation and joining the collective, but that's for a reason, because sometimes when we get lessons about the collective, now we need to go back and process and integrate and all that stuff. So that's why that nap is coming in, so that you have time to process all of the things you learned from the Virgo new moon and full moon. No, the 2 Virgo full moons that involved shadow work. And how this ties into shadow work is also it's going to be a real intense shift of mainly your root chakra. So I do suggest possibly doing some things to help strengthen your root chakra, a couple meditations, possibly carrying red crystals. Any red crystals work, whatever pulls you your way. But mainly the color of the crystals is mainly for that chakra. That's kind of how I work with them, you know. So do expect your physical reality to take a major like shift, but do know that it is going to be for your highest vibrational good, my owl. Okay. Did I read 33? No. All right. I'm going to read the messenger, and then I believe that is all. Respect your boundaries. Others will not respect the emotional boundaries that you set within your relationships if you do not respect them yourself. Know yourself, love yourself. If you do not accord yourself with the same care you desire from others, then you will be shown care. Then you will not be shown care. If you do not honor your own truths and dreams, then no one else will. Honor yourself by treating yourself with the same care and the same manner that you wish others to treat you. Okay. So that is all I got for you, my lovely vigilant owls. Good luck during this Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn. I could say we're going to be in for a ride just a little bit. All right. Peace.